I have the 15012. Okay, I kind of got rid of the shifty shifts. I'm turning the horizontal hold to the left, looking from, actually be to the right. Now to the other direction. So it looks like I have something going on here. I removed my, where is it, my 1970 diodes. And I still have this flyback hooked up to her. Incorrect one. Here's my wave shape. That's at the center tap of my two diodes there. One diode. Where the hell's the other one? The other one's messed up right here. One diode to the left. Right there. Other diode right there. Those are, I bought off of eBay. Supposedly 1N60s. There's my note. So the other probe is hooked up to pin number. I soldered a couple tabs. I soldered a tab. Can't justify where my fingers are going. Right there and right there. I don't have that display in here. It's different frequencies. So here's the flyback that I have installed here. I have the Fly 258. And here's what I have happening here. This is my boost. This one is a tab I'll mention in a second. My deflection coils are hooked up to this one, that one, and that one. This one goes to my 38HE7 cathode only. So that's the flyback I have installed there. Okay. And here's the capacitor I have hooked up on that point B, which is that green. This green is hooked up to point B. The high voltage goes through a 10K resistor. I have the big bottle tube on it because the cap is the big size. And if I do decide to put that flyback in the TV, obviously I'll have to change the high voltage capsule in here. Hope I don't get shot. See, my flyback is empty here, so I'll have to solder that cap to this unit. So right now these little capacitors are 0.001s at 2000 2K volts. So And okay, well, this record album is this. They have Bob Dylan songs on here. They redid a Bob Dylan's. Which ones? He was a friend of mine, I think is about John F. Kennedy. I don't remember. Yeah, it's not a CD. So I got rid of the shifty shifts, but I do notice that I have vertical jumping, which has been coming up. That's about Kennedy being assassinated. Okay, my scope is hooked up here. I hate to interrupt the song. The center tap, I call it. I replaced both 330K. One was over 400K. I don't remember what. This, I didn't do nothing with. This, I can't remember. Okay, so here's what I did so far on this thing. This is for reference. In order for me to repair this can, I had to have sound working. With the original flyback, there's no boost voltage, no high voltage, no boost voltage. So what I had to do, I had to, well, that note I have, right now I just have this white wire floating, not connected to nothing. And I have an orange wire connected to this point, feeding me the B plus for this stage of the, I think it's a 11 BM8, I can read it. And that's hooked up here. That's hooked up to this grid number 2 here. It's the only spot I could find that would be 60 cycle buzzy free. I hooked up here, it's buzzy. So this was silent. I always want to learn how to play this song. Here's my flyback. See, this flyback has its own tap, so it's real low to ground. So it's getting it spiking only. And my flyback doesn't have a tap like that. So I got to have the 0.001. No, I'm hooked up here, point B, that's where that is. So I have my 0.001, 2K volts go from here to this point here, which is my purple wire, feeding me whatever it needs. But, so I want to look at my waveform and see if I have a sawtooth there. I better do that. But back to this audio bit. What I had to do, I replaced the quarter watt 1K resistors here because I knew I had some. But what my problem was was bad solder connection in between the diode and resistor. So I had to basically resolder them, but I wanted to like sandpaper them a little bit, so I put 2 new quarter-watt 1Ks in, and I replaced one of these. It has these little brown square rectangle ones, capacitors, and they had 150 on it. So I have these little blue ones that I put 150 picofarads in it. I don't remember what side, and it wouldn't work. So I had to take the can back off and put the original capacitor back in. I don't have it soldered as well as I'd like it to be, because I just popped the cap off and left it on the circuit boards. It was hard to get at, so I kind of half-assed it there. But I replaced stuff. This is just white out. So we no longer have that, just those 2 diodes. 1N60s. I had a Zenith TV that I think it recommended 1N60s. But I went through a lot of them I bought all these, and I'm going through them. And there's so much difference from them, so much variation, I quit. I found 2 that were close, so I just quit. I couldn't deal with it. So I have this working. I have this B plus in right here through my orange wire for my B plus, which it's a little low, but it works. You don't need a flyback working. So I never replaced electrolytics yet. I have some that I can do it now. I have some. It takes 2 200s. Quantity of 2, I believe. I replaced these 3.3s. I got 4.7s there or whatever. And another thing here where I have a 0.1 non-polarizing, because I had a 3.3 microfarads there, but I started, the working voltage was 450, and my boost voltage is supposed to be 380, and I'm going almost to about 475 volts. So I removed the 3.3 electrolytic and put this maroon one here. That's my boost capacitor right here. And that's rated at 630 or 650 something for the, I guess, the horizontal spikes. So there's my diodes. There. And there, this is the orange wire feeding my temporary B plus, which I think is going to be permanently. I don't think I'll switch it back. I got this thing hooked up for my display. This thing, I think it's pretty cool. Might be a little old for certain people, but not for me. The B&K 1077B. Well, pay attention to the hum. It changes. So I think I have to replace the gray electrolytics. I already did the other can because it leaked. It leaked out like a tablespoon of goo. Tubes all tested good. that one with the plate cap right there. That one drives the horizontal. That's not even used. That's for this test unit, the sweep stuff. That drives the vertical and horizontal when you have your switch switched right. But I got more working with this. Right now I have it on channel 4, and I will eventually switch it to IF and hook up to my IF. So I got to learn more about this stuff because I'm just learning this stuff. But I apparently took on one of the toughest things first, and I got this. I want to learn how to do the IFs. I'm gonna turn this brightness down. I don't like things very bright. It was too bright. This is at the center tap, which is supposed to be this. But, you know, it looks similar, but I don't know. Okay, just made me into a liar. That's okay. It could be this thing. I don't know if this thing has a 60 cycle hum, you know, hum thing going on inside of it. I don't know. So I'm gonna disconnect from this spot here, and I want to hook up to. Okay, that's hard to hook up to. Shit. I want to hook up there. See if I get sawtooth. Okay, if I hook up there, the diode end, I can do that. After I shuffle things around here. Shit. So this one here, let me see, I can't see with the crap here. Night blindness stuff, you know. Okay, this one here goes to ground, so I gotta get on the, I know this, I see it. I gotta get to this spot, that side, because the, is it called the, I don't know, well, the side with the black are butted together. So let's see what I get going here anyways. I'm just learning this. I don't know what I'm talking about, I guess. I'll put this on for both. And I got to synchronize from vert, which I don't like. They're the same frequency. I should be able to. I think I have issues with my oscilloscope. So I'm going to, yeah, there. Raise this a little bit. Put that down. So I probably have sawtooth here. Let me see what I just do. I want to. I hate that. I'm gonna synchronize from channel 1. Okay, here's channel 2. Synchronizing from channel 2, it looks like that. Channel 1, it looks like that. Channel 1. I'll synchronize from channel 1. Because when I put it in vert mode, I have a feeling I have issues. And also the slope, I could find issues with that. So I'm afraid to spray them. But so here's my sawtooth. I could probably pimp it out. It's not a perfect sawtooth. That this here coming down isn't straight. It's got a bend to it. And I got this stuff, shifty shift going on. Politics. I'll stretch it out. Let me see. I wonder if I increase my value of this capacitor. This capacitor right there, I'm going to go to my, I got these orange drops here. I'm going to go to my 0.05. I think it's this one. I use this for a magnifying glass. I'm not really familiar with the numbers. I wish they could just put 0.05 on it. Left wingers, you know. Got to mark everything wrong. So I'm going to shut the TV off. Where'd that go? Meantime, I'm going to flip the record. Okay. 0.05, 600 volts. This is the birds. It sure sounds like Tom Petty. Tom Petty, he liked the birds. So I got vertical issues. I have to check my 17JZ8. So I'll have to put the small plate cap on there and try to shove that in the cavity down there. They mount the same. Both of them have the red flange. So I might be able to surface mount that in there, but I don't know if it's worth my while. It's got a weak pitcher tube. So I might as well pause it out here. One more quick reference on the again, that was where the hell I put that? Again, that is right center tap of my two diodes and the top side of this diode, which is, I used to put it on both sides of my 270K, so I have it here. So I should have, what the hell is it? Oh, right here, that's to the center tap. No, this things can't focus. That would be the center tap, and my other one would be the sawtooth, which is my top waveform. I'll have to sit and compare with the different value of capacitance and see what makes a straighter slope here. I think it's straightened a little more with that 0.05. Maybe I could try a 0.1. I think I have some big value capacitors, not in this box. This box is all picofarads. I have some other, that stuff's from the 1970s, and here's these things. Early chips. This is off a tonal, out of a stereo receiver, off the tone controls or volume or something. Okay, shutting down. Let me see, it's October 26th at 4:30, 4:20 actually. October 26th, Beginner's Corner.